Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, I think when you come into this ballpark, don't get too big. We know the ball flies out of here, but don't try to force a long ball. Take good hacks up there. You know the ball. If you hit something solid, it's going to carry.
And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw.
Joe Panik is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Almonte moving to his left. Makes the play. One away. Number 84 steps into the box.
Number 84.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, I think Dixon has sometimes been thought of as a hitter's umpire. But the book on him is that he can be a little bit tight on the edges of the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher, number 28,
Buster Posey gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball out to left center, and it'll be over the head of the shortstop VR. It's a base hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Skied into straightaway right. Santana moves over. And that ends the inning. One left for San Francisco. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Jonathan VR is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Eric Karros, this Giant ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
And any time you can come into someone else's house and come out of it with a sweep, really lifts your whole ball club. That's what these guys are looking to do if they can take this third and final game here.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Panik. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting second, center fielder,
Number 26 stands in for the first time. Striding into the box, Chris Carter. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
Wood sets. Here comes the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runner goes for second. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Domingo Santana set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead Brandon Belt will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
High and deep to straightaway right. Santana going back on it, still ranging back. Gone! And how about that? Brandon Belt has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this: watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Connor Gillespie is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Right side, hit hard. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Christian Arroyo digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Alex Wood comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
High and deep to right center field. Going back is the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So leading off the inning, Domingo Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3.
Leading off for the Giants,
number 84 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway. Buster Posey is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Settling in now, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
To first. One there. On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play.
And that's a huge double play there from a pitcher's point of view. You've got a run in against you already. You're still in trouble with 2 on and nobody out. But now you can at least take a breath out there and try to work out of this with just 1 run scoring.
Connor Gillespie is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's through into left, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Christian Arroyo steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Posed.
So 2 runs on 5 hits. No. Leading off the inning, Joey Pinto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Gregor Blanco is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on them.
Walsh on the grass, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Next for the Giants.
Ready now, Alex Wood. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Second baseman
Joe Panik will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. Number 26 stands in.
leading off for the Brewers here in the 4th.
Colin Walsh in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Milwaukee. Second baseman, Colin Walsh.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Matt Chapman gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
This is in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that number 84 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on its way. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Weak chopper up the line. Barehanded on the hop. He's out.
Oh, what a play. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Hit to third. Chapman scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Abraham Almonte will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut.
Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Leading off for the Giants, third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
Connor Gillespie is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Christian Arroyo will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder
Gregor Blanco will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Counts 1-0.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Shot toward right center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
now batting.
Alex Wood will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. One and two as he chases the slider. High in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Number 26 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Number 84 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty nice one with the bat. Multi-hit games are always nice to come by.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Stepping in, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a dive, but he's back. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Almonte has it in his tracks. And that's the first out of the inning. Mike Trout gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. Giants out in front here, 5-0. Matt Chapman steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Joey Pinto will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
1 out and a runner on second base. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Martin Maldonado will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Chris Heston will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third and makes it a 5-1 contest. Jonathan Villar stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to short. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll look ahead. David Goforth will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Brandon Belt steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Third baseman
Connor Gillespie will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center, but this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Wow, tough play.
Christian Arroyo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the... Number 26 steps in now.
Leading off for the
into the box, Colin Walsh, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Gregor Blanco, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The pitcher number 60.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Brandon Crawford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Now batting, second
Joe
baseman.
Panik struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting.
Number 84 will stand in working on a 3-hit ball game now.
Well, he's feeling very comfortable in the box, too, and that's pretty obvious. They might try to move him off the plate here a little bit or something.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Carter at first, but not in time to get them both.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. Almonte is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Andrew Miller is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 48. Andrew.
Striding in to start the ninth, Matt Chapman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
One away.
Now batting, left fielder
Abraham Almonte will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Gillespie gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
now batting, catcher Joey Pinto.
Joey Pinto makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now one hit near the first base line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 0-2, here it comes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 5-2. So long from